Once celebrated as the golden couple of Chinese entertainment, Liu Shi Shi and Nicky Wu captivated audiences with a love story that leapt from the screen into real life. From their on-screen romance in Scarlet Heart to a lavish wedding that felt straight out of a fairy tale, they embodied what many believe to be the rare ideal in showbiz, a lasting, beautiful marriage. Yet now, as Liu Shi Shi reclaims her place in the spotlight and Nicky Wu retreats into silence, the glaring contrast in their careers is reigniting speculation about fractures behind the scenes of their seemingly perfect union. 1. Liu Shi Shi, a quiet yet powerful comeback. Among China's original four Dan actresses, Liu Shi Shi has always stood apart for her gentle elegance and unscandalous public image. After a period of retreat focused on family and raising her child, she has returned with strategic precision. In 2025 alone, she has taken on two historical dramas, Palm Heart and Bamboo Pavilion by the Wherever, genres that cemented her status in the industry since Scarlet Heart. While these new projects haven't garnered critical acclaim yet, Liu Shi Shi's name alone still commands public attention. Her graceful screen presence, consistent character selection, and personal integrity continue to earn her loyal fans. Beyond acting, she remains a favorite in the fashion world, fronting major brand campaigns and frequently appearing in luxury events. Perhaps most impressively, she does all this without noise. In an industry increasingly fueled by controversies and clickbait drama, Liu Shi Shi's understated return feels like a breath of fresh air, elegance without effort, fame without force. 2. Nicky Wu, once a leading man, now missing in action. In stark contrast, Nicky Wu, once hailed as a prince of costume dramas and a savvy producer, has become a fading figure in the industry. Once admired for his ability to successfully transition from idol singer to serious actor and then to behind-the-scenes producer, Nicky now seems disengaged from the entertainment world. His last acting role was in 2021's Queen of Bargains, where he made only a guest appearance in a project he personally funded. Overshadowed by younger actors like Lin Gangshen and Wu Jinyan, the series failed to make an impact commercially or critically. At nearly 60, Nicky Wu is facing an inevitable challenge, the industry's unrelenting demand for youth. He has been caught on camera looking noticeably aged and out of shape, drawing comparisons to Liu Shi Shi's still youthful appearance. In an era where image is currency, this contrast has not gone unnoticed by fans and critics alike. For idol-turned actors like Nicky Wu, middle age can be a brutal turning point. With lead roles disappearing and production risks increasing, many retreat behind the camera. But where some find new direction, Nicky seems to be standing still, his career paused indefinitely. 3. A marriage losing its signal? Neither party has publicly addressed the swirling rumors, but a series of telling signs are making fans uneasy. In 2024, netizens discovered that Nicky Wu had blocked the keyword divorce on his social media account, a move interpreted as an attempt to silence gossip. But curiously, he also blocked the keyword Liu Shi Shi, his wife's name. The public was baffled. Even more damning was his complete silence during key moments in Liu Shi Shi's career resurgence. When she premiered her comeback drama in November 2023, Nicky offered no support, not even a repost or congratulatory message. On her birthday that year, an occasion he previously marked publicly, he posted nothing at all. In Chinese celebrity culture, showing public support for your spouse is not just an act of affection but a calculated move to maintain a healthy public image. Nicky's silence spoke volumes, and fans who once saw them as a dream couple now wonder if that dream is unraveling in private. 4. Behind the scenes of a fairy tale marriage. At the height of their romance, their wedding felt like the finale to a romantic drama played out in real life. Yet after nearly a decade together, the cracks are beginning to show. Differences in career trajectory, age, and public relevance may be widening the emotional and psychological gap between the two. People often say that in marriage, when one person continues to grow while the other remains stagnant, distance is inevitable. As Liu Shi Shi experiences a second bloom in her career and Nicky appears content in the shadows, or perhaps unsure of his place, can they still walk in sync? Some speculate they may have chosen to live separate lives quietly, maintaining a facade for public harmony. Such arrangements aren't rare in showbiz. Yet their continued silence only adds fuel to the fire, giving rise to more rumors and questions. 5. Final thoughts, strategic silence or an ending unspoken? For a time, Nicky Wu and Liu Shi Shi were the gold standard of love in the entertainment world. But today, their story seems suspended, an unfinished chapter filled with ambiguity. Are they navigating a rough patch quietly, away from the scrutiny of the public eye? Or have they already turned the page privately, choosing to live their truths without confirmation or denial? Only they know for sure. But for the audience who once rooted for their fairy tale, the story now serves as a poignant reminder. Even the brightest love stories are not immune to the shadows cast by time, career, and the quiet erosion of connection. When Nicky Wu and Liu Shi Shi went public with their relationship in 2013, many were surprised by the seemingly mismatched pairing. A seasoned star weathered by life's storms and a gentle jade maiden who stepped quietly out of romantic historical dramas. Yet over a decade later, they remain hand in hand amid the ever-changing tides of the entertainment industry, presenting a portrait of marriage that is both beautiful and paradoxical, one side burning with ambition, the other calm like a still lake. Nicky Wu, the relentless force in the business arena. Born in 1970, Nicky Wu began his career as a member of the iconic boy band Little Tigers. Although his early years were glittering with fame, financial crises hit hard when he inherited massive debts from his parents. Wu didn't just act and sing, he hustled across mainland China, Taiwan, and Hong Kong, tirelessly working to repay what he owed. There were moments when he collapsed from exhaustion on set, yet he never gave up. After regaining mainstream fame through his role as the fourth prince in Scarlet Heart, Wu Bu Jing Sen, Wu didn't bask in the glory. Instead, he pivoted towards production, founding Strawberry Pictures. Over the years, he has evolved into one of China's most successful producers and media investors. While many of his peers faded into the background, Wu surged ahead, making bold business moves, managing mergers, and overseeing content creation worth hundreds of millions of yuan. No longer just a celebrity, he became a true entrepreneur. Liu Shi Shi, the graceful star who chose stillness. In stark contrast to her husband's dynamic career, Liu Shi Shi has opted for serenity and discretion. After rising to fame with Scarlet Heart, she didn't rush to capitalize on the spotlight like Zhao Liying or Yang Mi. Instead, she preserved her elegant, reserved image, rarely appearing in tabloids and staying clear of controversy. Following her marriage and the birth of her son, some speculated that Liu had fallen behind in the fiercely competitive world of Chinese actresses. But is that really the case? Or is her choice to stand apart from the frantic chase for fame a quiet act of strength? Unlike many who flood the market with endorsements and constant media presence, Liu Shi Shi maintains a selective, minimalistic public life, and still retains a loyal fanbase who admire her poise and authenticity. Her recent returns to screen with projects like A Journey to Love and The Ingenious One may not break box office records, but they showcase her increasingly nuanced and mature acting style. She isn't chasing trends, she's defining her own pace. Marriage between two parallel paths. Though their careers seem to move in opposite directions, Nicky Wu and Liu Shi Shi have built one of the most stable and admired marriages in Chinese entertainment. While many celebrity couples crumble under the weight of divergent ambitions, conflicting schedules, or public scrutiny, Wu and Liu prove that differences can be a source of harmony rather than tension. Wu once said, "She's like a soft light in my life." In their rare public appearances together, they are often seen holding hands, exchanging quiet conversations, and staying clear of paparazzi. While to outsiders, Liu Shi Shi might seem like the one sacrificing more for the family, she insists, "I like being with the one I love. I don't need to compete with anyone." In an industry that treats fame as the ultimate currency, they show that true fulfillment lies not in who's more successful, but in the shared space they've built, strong, peaceful, and immune to the noise. A marriage of logic, a love of depth. If their lives were a symphony, Nicky Wu would be the crescendo, bold and ambitious, while Liu Shi Shi is the quiet movement that gives it soul and texture. In a world obsessed with speed, instant fame, and viral moments, the equilibrium between their contrasting personalities is exactly what makes their love story so rare and admirable. They don't need to be in each other's Instagram posts every day, nor do they issue public declarations of love. Yet a single tender glance exchanged in a crowded room is enough to convince the world that somewhere beyond the glare of flashbulbs and trending hashtags, real love still exists, built on respect, maturity, and the freedom to evolve as individuals.